including that dagger three. Just what does that say about him and the resilience that he had tonight?
Yeah, I think he hadn't shot the ball well. Maybe to his standards hasn't played well, and then gets hurt, comes back and finds a way. But when it comes to competition, there's no one better. So he enjoyed being able to have that opportunity. Kai was great. We have Q come off the bench, make some big threes for us, and then Marshall's defense ability, for us to be able to guard. I thought PJ did a really good job on everyone that he guarded tonight. But when you look at Luka, as someone just said, we've seen this movie before, and he loves the opportunity to win the game. He's not scared, and he stepped up and made a big shot.
Yeah, you mentioned Kyrie, and we talked about him before the game, but was there some type of conversation at halftime when Luka was injured for him to be a little bit more assertive on the offensive end?
No, I don't think we were concerned about Luka's injury. It was more or less what can we do better. Right? We got Edwards off the 3-point line after that first shoot around, that first quarter that they had shoot around, and then understanding the ball movement, and then understanding the physicality had to have an uptick, and I thought the group responded there at halftime. Even though they went on a 10-0 run, I thought the group responded after that. I think we went on a 16-2 run, to respond to their run. And every time they made a run, I thought Kai stepped up and made a big shot for us, and that's just his leadership.
You mentioned they closed within a bucket a few times there in the fourth quarter, late. What's your comfort level knowing you've got Luka, you've got Kyrie, two of the best creators and shot makers in those situations?
Yeah, the confidence is extremely high. When you look at being able to finish, something that we talked about here in the last 2 years is we feel comfortable that we're going to get a wide open look, and then understanding the difficulty of some of the shots that those two guys that you brought up, Luka and Kai, can make. And so, those two aren't afraid of the moment, but they can also find an open guy to get a wide open three. And so, just understanding the time and score, Kai has the game going, and the ball was in his hands, and he made some big shots. And then I thought, being able to come up with some offensive rebounds, D-Live has been a monster for us all season of giving us second or third opportunities.
Phoenix was also a very physical game a couple games ago, and this one was very physical tonight. Even in the short time, how have you seen the growth from the guys and just being able to calm the noise and the physicality and everything that's going on out there?
I think it's just basketball. We're trying to figure out which way they're going to officiate it right now, in the sense of, is it going to be physical or is it going to be, non-physical? So I thought, again, the group did a great job of being physical. We took them off the 3-point line. They made some there in that fourth, but I thought just our execution, our poise, with those two as our quarterback, and I think having Clay in these close games too, because we're getting used to him being able to run stuff with him involved as a screen setter. And then there late, we saw Luka and Clay on the backside. You're talking two of the best shooters in the league, and so a lot of the stuff that we've learned here early in the season, going to Phoenix, not playing well there. They were on the back-to-back. Us coming here on the back-to-back, understanding if we put our best foot forward to give ourselves a chance to win on the road, and we did that tonight.
You mentioned Lively. 3 out of the 4 games now, he's had pretty solid rebounding games. What is kind of emphasis has that been for you and for your staff talking to you?
Go get it. A lot of times with the Reds or the switching that's taking place, he's got a small, so he's taking full advantage of the opportunity of going to get the rebounds against the smalls with the switching. And so, again, if he's not putting it back, he's trying to find, the 3-point shooters or getting the ball back to our quarterbacks. But he's done an incredible job of being able to offensive rebound, or if not, the Tyson being able to tip it out. And so we just need that activity. If you get that activity with a live body like D-Live there in the fourth quarter, it gives you a second opportunity or third opportunity offensively. And a lot of times if you do, you're going to be able to score.
Your offense only had 10 turnovers. They had 20. I think there's like a 20-point differential on points off turnovers. Just what did you see on both ends of that led to that success?
Yeah, we had too many turnovers there in the first half. I think we had 8 or something like that. And so we only had, I think, 1 there in the second. So we're a team that takes care of the ball. We take pride in taking care of the ball. We had some turnovers that were not careless, but the intent was right on the break, being able to throw the ball ahead. And so, again, we've talked a lot about our quarterbacks, but there's other guys that touch the ball too, and they did a great job of taking care of the ball. And we've said if we can take care of the ball, we're going to get a good look, and tonight we did that.
Speaking of the switching in the fourth quarter, Najee was the initiator a couple times where Kyrie was on the elbow and horn sets, and you were able to get like some favorable mismatches. Just how valuable is it to have like those forwards that can handle the ball, like that you talked about before?
Yeah, when you talk about Marshall's ability to handle his basketball IQ, being able to have our forwards get in the offense, PJ's another one. And so the luxury of learning what we went through in the finals last year, the more playmakers you can have on the floor, the game becomes simple and it becomes easier. And so being able to have Najee, I thought he did a great job for us tonight, getting us in our offense and being able to recognize what we were trying to do and get the matchup that we wanted offensively.
I know it's only the fourth game of the season, but did this game feel like a playoff game, or did it have something similar intensity?
Yeah, the intensity. Everybody's trying to win. Understanding how tough it is in the West. Every game means something. And so I thought, again, last night we haven't played our best. I thought this was a step forward in playing better Mavs basketball as a team. And so now being able to, we're going to have a home stand here. We'll be home for a while. We got to be able to protect home. But this is definitely a win that we can build on.